This video is all about gratitude and reflections of 2025. Hello guys, it's 2026 now and I'm Toni. Welcome to New Year. In 2025, I wrote down all the good things that happened to me every single week. I got the idea from something I saw online. It was maybe from Jay Shetty or Young Pueblo. I'm not even sure anymore. But I thought the idea was cool, so I decided to try it. And now I'm going through those notes and express gratitude for all the good things that happened to me in 2025. Not every week had something big or special, but that actually forced me to notice the small things and stay grateful even when things weren't going my way. So, here are the good things that happened to me in 2025. In somewhat chronological order, if I just flip it now like this, they should be somewhat in chronological order. So alright, let's go through them now, shall we? Okay, it says week 2 now. Where's week 1? It should be somewhere here. Week 1. It's in Finnish. Good run in tournaments has been going on despite the fact that I've been sick the whole week. Plus 400 euros in poker. Week 2. It feels like I finally got better from being sick for 2 weeks. Week 3. On Saturday, the sun was shining and I took a walk. Someone had left positive messages on heart-shaped cardboards along the trail, such as "You are important." I remember I felt so good when I saw those. That's such a beautiful thing to do. It made me happy back then. I made a light workout at outdoor gym with amazing views and the sunset. These things made my day. Pretty small things, but still big. Week 4. I realized that I would probably enjoy live streaming and I would probably be a good streamer too. #unlocking dreams. Yeah, maybe I would be. At least while streaming I would be fully authentic, I guess. I can't hide behind edits or anything. I am definitely thinking about starting streaming. Maybe while I'll travel streams would be cool, but we'll see what the future holds for us. Week 5. We shared the last moments and laughs with my coworkers at my almost 10-month-long workplace at the factory. It felt warming and sad at the same time. I will remember them with love. #no homo. Yeah. Love for you guys, if you are watching. Working there wasn't that bad when you had such a good working buddies. Although that wasn't my dream job, but it made it a lot better when you had good friends, good co-workers around you. I think that's important. If you are not doing what is your passion, and not everyone should do what is their passion. I'm not saying here that everyone should just do the thing that they are passionate about as their job. They can do it as their hobby as well. As long as they are happy, whatever works for you. For me, I've always find that I need to be doing something that is meaningful to me, that I'm just wasting my time when I'm doing something just for the money. Well, it's not total waste of time when you get the money out of it, but I believe when you do something you love, something you are passionate about, and focus on that consistently, you receive even more money in the end, because you are really motivated and deeply interested in that job you are doing. That just has to generate wealth in the long run, I believe. But who cares what I believe? Week 6. I got a company's car for my use. That is a good thing, company's car. Because I didn't own any car, and now I got a car that I could maybe a little bit use to my advantage as well. Week 7. Had a lunch on Valentine's Day with my friend. It was good to see him after a long time. It's always good to see your friends. Nowadays I see my friends so rarely, but I also feel that my old friends will always stay as my friends, but honestly, I have grown so much in the past few years that I'm starting to be a different person now. But whenever I'm with my old friends, I easily get back to that old self, and then we are like nothing happened in between. But sometimes, yeah, maybe it's okay that we see rarely. We don't need to see so often, because we have all changed in our lives. They have kids, I don't. We are so different now. We are in different stages of life. So it's normal for us not to be so much in touch, and it's okay. But it's fun to see every once in a while. Shared a moment of joy with my nephew and mom when he was smiling so funny way and looking me and my mom, then we all started to laugh. It's really those small moments that makes kids are, I don't have my own kids, but I'm grateful that I have my nephews, my nephew and niece. I came second in one tournament on Saturday. Sun was shining this week and I got to enjoy that on Sunday with a walk and ice swimming. I love ice swimming. The feeling, especially when the sun is shining. You go to the cold water, you come out of the feeling is amazing. Amazing. You should try it if you haven't. Week 8. I had amazing time with my friend at Neelix's gig. Plus sudden break on work gave me opportunity to take an adventure after the rave and leave to Estonia to play Kings of Tallinn poker tournament series. That was kinda random thing to do. So my job suddenly ended or took a pause. And I didn't know when it's going to continue. So I had this rave that I went to, Neelix's gig in Helsinki. It was one of the best gigs in this year, in 2025. I just left after that gig to Tallinn. I had only one backpack with me, and yeah, I took some clothes because I felt like maybe I do it. And I did, because I heard there was that Kings of Tallinn event going on. So I just didn't sleep. I went to the harbor and took the first ferry in the morning to Tallinn without sleeping. Yeah, I felt a little bit tired, but I was excited about the adventure. Yeah. So, the next week. Surprise week in Tallinn seemed like a plan of the universe, and it came up to be a very profitable week. I became second in €200 no limit tournament and profited €5,698 from the whole week, plus got to play 5-5 cash with Ilari Sahamies. Unreal. Yeah, that was a moment. I've seen Ilari many times in Tallinn, but never really played with him in cash game before, so it was pretty nice. And this tournament win was the biggest win for me on live tournaments. And this was the point that I thought, this is my year. This will be my year. I felt it already in the end of 2024. I won Big Ten as well, online. But now I took it to the live games as well. And I just really felt that this is going to be my year. And yeah, Ilari Sahamies. I mean, I've been watching he play at some biggest cash games in the world when I was younger. And now I was playing with him in the same table. It just seems so unreal, man. Week 10. Saturday was the best day of the week. Sun was shining. I took a walk in nature.
Enjoying the moment and enjoying the nature. The sounds of the nature. Birds singing. Feels like spring.
I swim in the lake.
Ay, what a great feeling now after ice swimming in this beautiful weather, sunshine. This is the top things you can do in life, I think. When you have this kind of weather and you go ice swimming, you get so much dopamine out of that.
And then saw my family at my sister's birthday. It was a perfect day. I felt happy. Week 11. Okay, now we are going to some of my discoveries that has been a big part of this year. I rediscovered my higher self through numerology, 911, and it's also 11th. So I've been seeing these numbers 11, 911, 9 and 11 a lot, and I've had strong signs that change is coming. I also became second in poker tournament, winning €1,200. So what this means, this 911, how I rediscovered my higher self through numerology. That's a funny thing. I was reading a book from Osho, The ABC of Enlightenment. It's that book that has words and some wise thing attached to those words. Basically, enlightened dictionary. So I was reading that, and after that I checked my phone and it was 9:11. And then I decided to see what this means, this 9/11, and found out this numerology thing that I didn't really believe in or didn't really know what is it about or anything. And I was pretty skeptical about numbers having some meanings or something. Sorry, my voice is kind of down because I've been feeling a little bit sick lately. Hopefully my voice can last. There are a lot of a lot of papers to go through, a lot of notes to go through. But where was I? Then I googled what is that 9 and 11 meaning. 9 means that something is ending and 11 means something is beginning, and that something is usually spiritual. And that was so much connected with what I was just reading. Spiritual awakening was the meaning of 1-1. And I've been seeing that number so many times.
So this is my sleep. I slept 9 hours, 11 minutes. God damn.
I haven't been thinking about that it has some meaning or anything. So that kind of gave me chills. Man, I was just reading a book about enlightenment, spirituality, and then you say this is all connected now. I mean, my phone shows me 911 right after that. Yeah. Man, this was the point I became interested in numerology. Rediscovered my higher self that somehow woke me up spiritually. I became more interested in spirituality after that through numerology. So that was a somewhat meaningful day for me. Week 12, I got a well-paid gig on a weekend and got to meet my old colleagues. That was a good thing back then. At the time I was still working at constructions. Week 13, March 2025. Now the shift happened. My final day at constructions was on 28th Friday. The universe gave me a clear sign to book a flight to Malta. On Sunday, I flew to Malta. And this relates to numerology, these signs. If you think I'm totally crazy with this number things and signs, I'm not totally crazy. I am aware that they maybe don't have any meaning. I mean, how numerology works to me is, I think you give the purpose to those numbers by yourself. If you choose to believe it, then it's true. Then it's true to you. And then it guides you to that way that your intuition wants to guide you anyways. So to me, numerology just reinforces your intuition, because you see what you want to see, what your intuition says. And these numbers were for me like reinforcements to follow that path that I already deep down inside wanted to follow. those were like encouragements, small nudges saying, yes, this is the way.
This is the way.
And I decided to follow them. I don't remember so clearly this, but I have a video about it, I think. So I put it here, how this actually happened. But basically I followed the numbers, and those numbers got me to Malta. And that's another story. I don't usually open Discord if I don't have anything to do with it, but suddenly now my Discord opened itself. And then I looked the poker chat group there, and there was people asking who's going to Malta. Then I googled what's in Malta, and there is Battle of Malta next month, in the beginning of next month, so in a week. So I got an idea. Should I go to Malta? I looked up the schedule, and there is very good tournaments going on, and I instantly checked the flights. Then I checked booking.com, 146 euros, 12 nights in hostel with these pretty ladies. Okay, they are not included, but the hot tub, I can see that is hostel. That's a choice of the adventurer. It looks like some children's playground. Maybe it's a fun place to stay at. Yeah, I don't mind choosing hostel over hotel, because it's way cheaper and you get to meet new people. How cool is that? So, back to the point. Right after that, I went to my Instagram and saw this post. I clicked it and it said 111 likes. And it is said, this is how I travel because ... That's a sign, right? 111 in Numerology is typically thought to represent opportunity. Yes, there is definitely an opportunity. Determination, creation, and self-improvement. So the number 111 is typically seen as a sign that a person is going to see opportunity. I saw meet with good fortune. Good fortune in casino. Is there any better place to have good fortune? Achieve a goal they have been working on, 100k, or experience a new beginning. That definitely could be a new beginning, as that means I should quit my job if I want to go there. And if I now quit that, it probably means for good. There is just few problems here. I kinda promised to work around 2 weeks. And then there is another problem. Just bought tickets to Ellie Brown's gig on 5th in Äänivalli, Helsinki. Oh, I don't know what to do now. First when I saw these numbers, I was like, yeah, it's a sign. I think I have to book tickets now. 111 is a sign that you are in a journey to a new beginning. When you see this number, the guardian angels and the higher power tells you that you are on the right path, unlocking your dreams and vision. Then I looked at the clock around that time and it was 2211. Again, another sign. 2211 and your career. Do you feel stuck on your career? If you can call it a career, then yeah. Well, I feel stuck on my path of purpose because I'm working in the wrong field. 2211 encourages the dynamic change, like following your passions and aligning your work with your values. That's the thing I want to be doing right now. All of this are so aligned with my recent thoughts. That's really, this shit is real. I'm starting to really believe this shit is real. Explore new possibilities and accept a positive change. Work on your skills and gifts so you can unlock your dream career. 2211 and money, sign of abundance, but not just material abundance. It means attracting prosperity in all forms, including financial stability and security, emotional well-being and fulfillment, possibilities to personal growth and expansion. Remember that the true abundance comes when you align together your thoughts and actions with the higher good. Focus on gratitude, practice responsible finance management. No, I don't know the word. And trust that the universe will back your needs. It all makes sense so much. And I get the feeling like how these numbers just appear to me in how is this world, how is the universe, like how this all works. Are we all connected? And the numbers just verify that connection. Because the post, I just happened to open my IG at that particular moment and click hard, and then there's 111. The timing of that was so aligned with my thoughts relating to that number. It was a sign, confirmation for me to trust my intuition, and how that came right after thought going to Malta. That's so crazy, man. When I followed this, only good things have happened. So I'm grateful for finding this thing just when I needed to find that thing. I am a strong believer that everything happens for a reason and in a right time. And this timing was perfect for me. This was a big shift for me. My job ended. I was stepping to my dream life of traveling, being a nomad. This was the first step. first big step on that. These are so many. I don't know how I'm going through this all now in one video. Maybe I have to do part 2 of this. Let's see. I decided to stop here and divide this year probably into 4 chapters. Thank you for watching this video. You are helping me to unlock my dream of becoming a full-time creator. I would also appreciate it if you'd hit the thumb up button and subscribe to my channel. In the next part, the story continues from Malta. You will find out where those numbers finally took me. See you there.